Welcome everyone to the Virtual Excel Academy.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you are. Here we are too. We are so glad that you are with us. Welcome today for a very special lesson on escape rooms for orientation and mobility. We're joined with two special guests, Carl Jacobson and Jennifer Enache from Florida School for the Deaf and Blind. We're really excited to have you. We also have our hostesses with us today, Charlotte Cushman from Paths to Literacy, Perkins, and Texas School for the Blind. Hello, Charlotte.
Hi, everyone. Welcome.
So glad to see you today. Leanne Grillat, Director of National Outreach Services from APH.
Welcome, everyone.
Good to see you, too. And I'm Cheryl Kamihanen, Professor from Cal State University, Los Angeles. I would love to know who you are. So if you get a moment, as you're coming into our room today, tell us who you are and where you're from. Mary, hello from New Hampshire. Hello from Puerto Rico. Hello, Annette. Welcome, Sanaya. Hello, Sophia. Thank you for all of your names. Giselle's, welcome back. Arizona, welcome. Texas, Mississippi, Kentucky, Alaska, Georgia, Maine. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. And I will turn it over to our two guest speakers, Carl and Jennifer. Thank you again for joining us.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. It's great to be here. We so appreciate this. My name's Carl Jacobson.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Enache.
And we decided to construct basically a virtual orientation and mobility escape room. I've done a couple of these over the years, and when we were all sitting around talking about content and how we do this distance learning, orientation, mobility, this kind of came up in my head. And where do most people go for great ideas is to look on YouTube. And I found a teacher on a channel called My Second Grade Life, and we were able to use a Google form or Google document to construct the virtual escape room. So unless Ms. Enache has anything else to add, we'll get right to it.
Would you like to know how many students are joining us today before you get going? If the students
Sure.
can type a Y in the chat box and tell us if you are a student, just students. Students, tell us if you are a student, a Y or a student or a yes in the chat. And that helps Jennifer and Carl know who our students
so
are.
Cool.
Yes.
And if our teachers and our parents, you can help your students in the background, but in the chat, try to see if those students can answer these questions. Okay, Carl, take it away.
All righty. So this escape room is the Amazing States Race. And one day you were sitting at home when you hear a knock at your door. You wonder, who could that be? Aren't we supposed to be safer at home? Would you be visiting me in the middle of the day when you're supposed to stay home? As you get into the door, you say, who is it? The person behind you at the door says, delivery for a student who lives here. You hear a delivery person put down a box and walk away. You open the door and grab the box. What could be in the box? You sent me a package. I didn't order anything. The box feels light, and as you shake it, you hear a rustling of objects. You look to see who the package is from, but only see the word, The Amazing States Race, in bold black lettering with a yellow background. Huh. The Amazing States Race. What is it all about? You open the package, and you see that there are instructions in Braille. You have been invited to compete in the most exciting escape room. If you choose to accept this challenge, you will travel through 50 states to find your final destination. You must complete this task within 1 hour to be eligible to win the prize at the end. You will be given clues that will help you determine which state you are currently racing through. If you successfully guess the correct state, you will go on to the next clue. You may need help from your family, the internet, or friends. You can use any resources that might help you solve the puzzles. We hope you will enjoy this journey. Before you can start the competition, you must RSVP to the state's race. This is your first clue to begin your exciting adventure. So the first question, what is the telephone number of the parentheses STA close parentheses TES race? Answer with only numbers, no spaces, or punctuation. So in your chat, if you guys want to see if you can crack the code here and put those numbers in the chat, and I'm going to give you a little clue. So think of a phone keypad, and there are numbers on the keypad with corresponding letters.
Can you say the question one more time?
Yes, I'll be happy to.
We also have closed captioning if you want to be able to see what he says.
Ooh.
So the question, excuse me. Ms. Enache, can you help me out with that? Okay, here we go, sorry.
Got it.
What is the telephone number of the state's race? STATES-RACE. Answer with only numbers, no spaces, or punctuation.
And
Is that
Mrs.
better?
This is students only who are replying. Students only who are replying in the chat.
And Mr. Jacobson, I already see somebody got the area code. It's 782.
Very good.
Colin has guessed 265-233-2343.
Oh,
Holly.
I think Holly's got it,
We do
Mr.
have-
Jacobson.
Yep, Holly's got it.
So
So
7, yeah, go for it.
Okay, so the correct answer is 782-8377-223. Nice job. All right, the next question. RSVP, you dial the phone number, and after 6 rings, a message begins to play. Congratulations for accepting the challenge of the Amazing States race. You have been selected to compete in this escape room due to recommendations from your orientation mobility specialist. Your O&M teacher felt that you had the knowledge to win this competition. Your challenge begins now. You must complete this challenge within 60 minutes to be eligible for the grand prize. Good luck, my fellow racer. So the next question, who nominated you to compete in the Amazing Race? And again, very good. You guys are so quick.
Oh, it's
I know
Nicholas Ham from our school.
Man, I see a lot of people, kids I know. This is awesome.
When you're ready, repeat, because many people don't put down attendees and panelists. So when you're ready, feel free to tell everybody and even who got it right.
All right. It looks like the first was Nick H., and that's correct. Orientation Mobility Specialist. Nice job. We're running through this really quick, really quick, Ms. Enache.
Yes.
The next question, Empire State. This state's nickname is the Empire State. The capital of the state is Albany. This state is a northeastern state with the 4th largest population in the United States. One of the most popular tourist destinations is the Statue of Liberty and Niagara Falls. You guys are beating me to the punch. Before I even finish, that is correct. We've got, I don't know who the first one was, but New York is coming up quite often. So that is correct.
You guys have
All
some
right,
amazing geography skills.
This is awesome. The Aloha State. This state was the most recent state to join the United States as the 50th state. It is the only state made entirely of islands. It is best known for its 8 major islands, but it actually has 136 islands in total. The capital of the state is Honolulu. The nickname for the state is the Aloha State. Very good. I don't even know to click into my answer box because you guys all have it right here.
What you might want to
Way to
ask
go.
is, how many people on here are from that state?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Ooh, that's a very good question. Anybody? Ooh, I got one. There's me.
Cheryl.
Not me. Cheryl.
Oh, Jeannie's
Very
from.
cool.
Mm-hmm. Wow, there's a lot of people. That's what we'll do.
This
So
is
what was
awesome.
the answer?
The answer is Hawaii. So moving on next, the heart of Dixie. The nickname for the state is the Yellowhammer State, the heart of Dixie, or the Cotton State. This state is located in the southeastern region of the United States. The capital of the state is Montgomery. Helen Keller, Rosa Parks, and Nat King Cole are some of the famous people from this state. Famous locations in this state are U.S. Space and Rocket Center, Vulcan Statue, and Birmingham Civil Rights Institute. Where are you?
Oh, we get some
Nice
guesses
job.
of Mississippi, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Mr.
The cor-
Jacobson?
The correct answer is Alabama. Nice job. Next question. The Mount Rushmore State. This state is a Midwestern state with one of the smallest populations in the nation. It is home to the Black Hills National Forest, which is the site of Mount Rushmore. The capital of the state is Pierre. Visitors explore Native American culture, the Old West, deep underground caves, and prairie ecosystems. The state's nickname is the Mount Rushmore State. Famous locations in the state are Mount Rushmore, Badlands National Park, Custer State Park, Crazy Horse Memorial, and Wind Cave National Park. You can also visit the world's only corn palace. Do you guys think they paint that in butter? Just curious. So, anyone? Oh, wow. You guys have it correct. We got Brianna, a bunch of others. This is so cool. South Dakota is correct. Little America. Next question. The state played a huge part in American history. It participated in the Revolutionary War, the War of 1812, and the Civil War. The capital is Annapolis. The state's nickname is Old Line State or Free State. This state also holds the nickname Little America because it has all types of terrain, mountains, beaches, sand dunes, farmland, forest, etc. This state produces more blue crabs and soft clams than any other state. The national anthem was written by Francis Scott Key, who was a lawyer in this state. Where are you? It's kicking up so fast, I can't keep track. Maryland
We love
is
your
the correct answer.
participation.
Absolutely. You guys are awesome. All right. Next question. The Granite State. The nickname
Did you tell
for
them
this
what
state,
it was, what the answer was? I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. Maryland. Maryland is the correct answer.
Yeah, we have some people who have called in because that's their easier access.
Gotcha. Can we move on to the next question? Is that all right?
You're good to go.
Okay. The Granite State. The nickname for this state is the Granite State. This is a northeastern state and one of the original 13 colonies. It is bordered by Maine, Vermont, Massachusetts, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Canadian province of Quebec. The capital is Concord. The highest wind ever observed by man was recorded at 231 miles per hour on April 12, 1934 in this state. Kind of sounds like Florida during hurricane season. The song, Mary Had a Little Lamb, was written in this state. This state has the shortest coastline of any U.S. coastal state with a length of 18 miles. Where are you? Okay, we got Caden, says New Hampshire. Aiden, New Hampshire. Miriam, New Hampshire. I'm thinking that's correct. New Hampshire, nice job. All right, the Show Me State. This state is a Midwestern state covered with grassy plains, forests, and mountains. The capital is Jefferson City. The state's nickname is the Show Me State. The Gateway Arch is one of the state's famous locations, along with Bronson Strip, Forest Park, Wilson's Creek National Battlefield, National World War I Museum, and Memorial. This state shares a border with 8 different states: Iowa, Illinois, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Nebraska. It is home to more than 6,000 caves. Where are we? Anybody have any phonetic pronunciation? I know I say Missouri, but I believe other people pronounce it other ways as well. But Missouri is correct. This next question, the Big Sky Country. This western state is known for wide open spaces, grassy plains, and towering mountains. It is the 4th largest state in the nation, but has only the 44th largest population. The capital is Helena. The nickname for this state is Big Sky Country, or the Treasure State. Famous locations in this state are Glacier National Park, Little Bighorn Battlefield National Monument, Big Sky Resort, Flathead Lake, and the Rocky Mountains. There are more cows than people in this state. A lot of mooing going on. Man. So where are we? Puerto Rico. I wish. That's a lot of cows in the Caribbean. I'm seeing Montana, Texas, Colorado, Indiana. Oh, that's where I was born. The correct answer is Montana. This next question is Route 66. So with that, I'm going to segue to Miss Enache, and she's going to take it over from here.
Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you guys are having fun and you're participating. Keep it up. You guys are doing a great job. So Route 66, this state is a Midwest state featuring hills, lakes, forests, and the Great Plains. The famous stretch of highway known as Route 66 goes through the state. The nickname is Sooner State. The first tornado forecast and tornado warning occurred on March 25th, 1948, when a tornado touched down at Tinker Air Force Base. It is only one of 2 U.S. capital cities whose name includes the name of the state. Now, this should really tell you what it is. I hope you can get it from here. The capital is Oklahoma City. Yep, there's the answer. You guys got it, Oklahoma. The next one, the Copper State. The United States took control of this state after winning the Mexican-American War in 1848. This state was the 48th state in the Union. It is best known for the Grand Canyon. The capital of the state is Phoenix. The nicknames for the state are the Copper State or the Grand Canyon State. There are 13 species of rattlesnakes. I definitely do not want to go by any snakes. About 150 people are bitten by rattlesnakes in the state each year. This state is the only place in the U.S. where you can be in 4 states at once. The intersection of the state is at Colorado, Utah, and New Mexico. Where are we? I see Arizona, I see Nevada, I see New Mexico, and the abbreviation is AZ, so it is Arizona.
You are giving us some feedback, Jennifer, so either
I'm probably too excited.
Either turn your speaker volume down of your own computer or speak softer.
How's this? Is that better?
Much better.
Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, this is one of my favorite states. Mr. Jacobson and I both started our careers here. The Evergreen State. This state is a northwestern state that is home to snow-capped mountains, giant evergreens, forested islands, rainforests, and active volcanoes. The capital is Olympia. The nickname for the state is the Evergreen State. The state was named to honor our first U.S. president. Who was that? And it is the only state named after a president. Famous places to visit are the Space Needle, Mount Rainier, Olympic National Park, Rainforest, and Mount St. Helen. The state is the nation's #1 producer of apples, raspberries, and sweet cherries. I love cherries. The first ever Starbucks was open here, and several bridges, which I did not believe this till Mr. Jacobson shared this with me, were made for squirrels in Longview. Amos Peters wanted to help squirrels safely cross a busy street. 4 more were made since 1963. I thought that was really funny. Some people are saying Vermont, Washington. It is Washington. Okay, so our next state we're going to go to is the Prairie State. Is my voice better?
It is. You do get scratchy every once in a while, but it's better.
I'm sorry. The state is a Midwestern state.
Uh-oh.
I'm unmuted. I'm sorry, everyone. Can you hear me now?
We can, and that was actually my mistake, so I apologize.
The state is a Midwestern state. The capital of the state is Springfield. I grew up in this state. The nickname is the Prairie State. Famous locations in this state include the Sears Tower, Cloud Gate, Abraham Lincoln's Presidential Library and Museum, and Starved Rock State Park. The world's tallest man was born in the state in 1918. He grew to be 8 feet and 11 inches tall, and he wore size 37 shoes. The first Dairy Queen was opened in 1940 in Joliet, and the world's largest public library can be found in the state, which holds over 2 million books. Where are we? I see Minnesota, another state I love, New Jersey, Illinois, Washington, D.C. I'll give you a clue. The abbreviation for this state is IL. Can you tell me from that? Yep, it is definitely Illinois. So good job to Hannah, who said it was Illinois, and it's just going too quickly for me to read them all. Susie, good job. The Peace Garden State. This is a Midwestern state that is mostly covered by the Great Plains, a large area of flat land. The capital of this state is Bismarck. The nickname is Peace Garden State. The geographical center of North America is located in this state in Rugby. You can visit the Dakota Dinosaur Museum, which houses 12 full-scale dinosaurs. The state is the #1 producer of honey and sunflowers. Sacagawea, I knew I was going to mess that up. Sorry, everyone. Is from this state. She served as an interpreter and guide for the Lewis and Clark expedition. And I see a lot of people saying North Dakota, Missouri, New Hampshire, and the actual answer, it has an abbreviation of ND, so it is North Dakota. Good job, guys. Okay, here comes one of my absolute favorite states. I taught in this state and I love the people up here. Mall of America. This is a Midwestern state that's a neighbor to Canada and Lake Superior, the largest of Great Lakes. The capital is St. Paul. The nickname is North Star State, the Gopher State, the land of 10,000 lakes, but there's actually 11,842 lakes. Famous places to visit in this state are Mall of America, Gooseberry Falls, Minnehaha Park, beautiful place, you have to go, Superior National Forest, North Shore Scenic Drive. The inventions from this state are water skis, stapler, Scotch tape, Wheaties cereal, the automatic pop-up toaster, rollerblades, and Snickers. I love Snickers. Oh my goodness, you guys are so smart. Yes, it is Minnesota. The next state is Hershey Chocolate. This is one of the original 13 colonies. It is a northeastern state known for its rich history and many historical monuments. The capital of the state is Harrisburg. The Declaration of Independence was signed and the Constitution was written in this state. The Hershey Chocolate headquarters is in this state. Nicknames for the state are the Keystone State, Quaker State, and Oil State. The Crayola factory can be found in the state where nearly 3 billion crayons are produced each year. The Philadelphia Zoo was the first public zoo in the United States and was founded by Benjamin Franklin. This state is the home of the famous Groundhog Day's groundhog. Anybody got it? Alabama, Pennsylvania, Canada. Canada is not a state, it's a country. Pennsylvania, Rushmore. The actual abbreviation for this state is PA. So Pennsylvania is right. Good job, everyone. Here we come, Yellowstone. The state is a western state that is the least populated in the nation. The capital is, I'm going to say it wrong, Chennai, I think. The nickname is the Equality State. The state has been a pioneering state for women's rights, which is part of the reason for its nickname. This was the first state to give women over the age of 21 the right to vote in 1869. The first elected female governor was in the state in 1925. Famous locations that people go to are the Yellowstone National Park, Grand Teton National Park, Black Hills, the Flaming Gorge National Recreational Area. Yellowstone is home to 300 species of birds, 67 species of mammals, and 16 species of fish. Over 4 million people visit Yellowstone Park each year. I wonder how many will visit this year with the coronavirus. So everybody, let's see. I've got Wyoming, North Dakota, Cheyenne. Thank you, Andrea. Wyoming, South Dakota, Cheyenne. Thank you, Sharon. And another one said Wyoming. And yes, the abbreviation for the state is WY, and it is Wyoming. The Centennial State. This state is a popular tourist destination for bikers, skiers, climbers, and anyone who loves the outdoors. The capital of the state is Denver. The nickname is the Centennial State because it officially joined the Union 100 years after the Declaration of Independence was signed. Famous places to visit in the state are Rocky Mountain National Park, Mesa Verde National Park, Pikes Peak, Vail, San Juan Skyway Scenic Byway. Jolly Ranchers were invented in this state in 1949, and you can find one of the world's largest preserved set of dinosaur tracks in this state. You can follow the dino prints for more than 1,300 steps across 0.25 miles. So let's see, we've got North Dakota, West Virginia, Colorado. Skya, I think, yep, you used to live there. Jennifer, thank you. You have the best facts. I have to say, we found them online. So we took them from a website, and I'm so glad that you like those facts. But yes, the abbreviation is CO for Colorado. And then my last one, and then I'll be back to Mr. Jacobson. The Wheat State. This is a Midwestern state that is located right in the middle of the United States. It is home to thousands of oil wells. The capital is Topeka. The nickname for this state are the Sunflower State and the Wheat State. Amelia Earhart, the pilot, was from this state. The first Pizza Hut and White Castle, and if you've listened to Robin's presentations, she loves White Castle, so I'm sure she would love to visit this place. We're opened in this state. The world's tallest water slide is in this state, and it's even taller than Niagara Falls. This state averages 61 tornadoes each year. A 1928 tornado was so strong that it plucked feathers off several chickens. Holy cow, that is some windy wind. I think that we probably have some hurricanes that could do that too. This state is often described as being flatter than a pancake. And I will tell you, they actually did test it. So let's see, we got Texas, Kansas, Dorothy from Wizard of Oz lives there. Yep, I should have put that in there. That was a good one, Parker. Florida, New Jersey, Connecticut. The actual state abbreviation is KS, and it is Kansas. So good job. And I see someone asked about if we could post the website. Yes, we will post that for you guys. And there's 3 other escape rooms we have available right now. And it's off to Mr. Jacobson to talk about the Midnight Sun.
All right, picking up where I left off. The next question, Midnight Sun. This is the largest state in area in the U.S. It became the 49th state in the Union in 1959 after being purchased from Russia. It is the home of the most glaciers in the U.S. and is home to wildlife such as polar bears, walruses, beluga whales, black bears, and caribou. It has 40 active volcanoes. The capital to this state is, am I pronouncing it right, Genoa? The nickname is the Last Frontier. The highest temperature recorded in this state was 100 degrees Fahrenheit in 1915, and the lowest was negative 80 degrees Fahrenheit in 1971. 17 of the highest peaks are in this state, including the highest peak in North America. Due to the amount of sunlight in the summer, this state's legendary vegetables include a 35-pound broccoli and a 138-pound cabbage. In parts of this state, you can get the midnight sun in the summer and up to 67 days of darkness in the winter. Answers. Survey says Alaska. Nice job, everybody. Hot air balloons. The capital of this state is Santa Fe. The nickname is Land of Enchantment. The International UFO Museum and Research Center is in this state. This state is one of the 4 corner states because it borders at the same point with Utah, Arizona, and Colorado. It also shares an international border with Mexico. This state has one of the greatest temperature ranges in the U.S. The lowest temperature ever recorded in the state was negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit and the highest 122 degrees Fahrenheit. This state holds a hot air balloon festival each year. This state is home to more than 300 hot air balloons. The state constitution officially declares that it is a bilingual state. Where are you? Looks like most everybody got this on the mark. New Mexico is correct. Freezing winters. This is a classic New England state with a rocky coast. Fishing harbors, lighthouses, and tall pine trees. The capital is Augusta. The name is the Pine Tree State. This state is the first place in the U.S. to receive morning sunshine. Eastport, a city in this state, is the most eastern city in the U.S. It is the one and only state that has only one syllable in its name. It also is the only state in the country that shares a border with just one state. The state is known for its lobsters, blueberries, and toothpicks. This state is known for its freezing winters and is one of the 10 coldest states in the nation. Somebody said that's where I'm from. Maine is the correct answer. Nice job. Next question. Ben & Jerry's. Yummy. This state is a northeastern state known for its forest landscape, covered bridges, ski slopes, and maple syrup. The capital of this state is Montpelier. The nickname for this state is, Montpelier. The nickname for this state is the Green Mountain State. This state produces over 500 gallons of maple syrup a year. That's a lot of pancakes. Ben & Jerry's headquarters are in this state. Ben & Jerry's ice creams waste is fed to the state's hogs. The states, along with Hawaii and Alaska, has banned commercial billboards. This state is 160 miles long and 80 miles wide. Where are you? Vermont. Nice job. Way to go, everybody. Next question. Let's go hunting for mushrooms. This is a northwestern coastal state bordered by California, Nevada, Washington, Idaho, and the Pacific Ocean. The capital is Salem. The nickname is Beaver State. Famous locations in the state are Crater Lake, Mount Hood, Multnomah Falls, Colorado River Gorge, Cannon Beach, and Williamonte National Forest. The deepest lake in this state, which is also one of the 10 deepest lakes in the world. The lake was formed when a volcano collapsed around 7,700 years ago, and it is almost 2,000 feet deep. Mushroom hunting is a popular activity in this state. Mount Hood is often called the second most climbing mountain in the world. Where are we? Right on the money, everybody. Oregon. Nice job. The Bluegrass State. This is a southern state and was the 15th state to officially join the Union. This state is famous for horse racing, fried chicken, bluegrass music, and college basketball. The capital is Frankfort. The nickname is Bluegrass State. The first KFC, owned and operated by the real Colonel Sanders, is still running in Corbin. The largest amount of gold stored anywhere in the world is in Fort Knox. More than $6 billion worth of gold is held in its underground vaults. Mammoth Cave is the world's longest cave system with more than 400 miles explored. What answers do we have here? Kentucky, 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 Kentucky. There we go. Nice job, everybody. The Tower of Lagos. This is a small northeastern state that was one of the original 13 colonies. It was the first state to ratify the United States Constitution. The capital is Dover. The nicknames are the First State and the Diamond State. Students set to record for the world's largest Lego tower, which was 113 feet tall and made from more than 500,000 Lego bricks in this state. This state was called the Diamond State by Thomas Jefferson because he thought it was a jewel. This is the second smallest state in the U.S. It is under 100 miles long and just 35 miles wide. This state has the highest internet speeds in the country, faster than speeds in any other nation except South Korea. A lot of people are from there. I'm seeing Pennsylvania, Delaware. Delaware is the correct answer. Way to go. Southern Charm. This state played a key role in the United States Civil War. It is a southern state and is known for its magnolias, catfish, bluegrass music, and southern charm. The capital is Jackson. The nickname is the Magnolia State. The birthplace of Elvis Presley. The southern shoreline of this state is on the Gulf of Mexico. The inventor of root beer was in this state in 1898. Who likes root beer? Mississippi does. Way to go, everybody. Mississippi is the correct answer. Ms. Enache, you're up in about 2 questions, okay? The next question, the Beehive State. This is a western state that has top-rated ski resorts, incredible state and national parks, and unique natural wonders. The capital is Salt Lake City, which is the only state capital that is 3 words long. The nickname for this state is Beehive State. This state claims to have the greatest snow on Earth. It is known to be lighter and drier, which makes it perfect for skiing. There are 14 ski alpine high mountain ski resorts in the state. Arches National Park contains over 2,000 natural sandstone arches. The Great Salt Lake is 75 miles long and 35 miles wide. It covers over 1 million acres. Where are you? Utah. Way to go, everybody. Utah. The last question before we get to Ms. Enache, let's mine diamonds. This state is located in the southern eastern part of the U.S. The capital is Little Rock. The nicknames are the Natural State and the Land of Opportunity. President Bill Clinton was from this state. This state is the only place in the U.S. where diamonds are actively discovered and mined. The Little Rock Nine changed the face of the civil rights movement when they walked into the Little Rock Central High School in 1957 after Brown versus the Board of Education ruling deemed segregation unconstitutional. Where are you? Arkansas, way to go. Your turn, Ms. Enache.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jacobson. The cheese state. This is a great place. I love myself some cheese. This state, it is a Midwestern state that borders 2 Great Lakes, Lake Michigan and Lake Superior. It is best known for dairy farming, and it is often called the cheese state. The capital is Madison. The nickname is the Badger State. One of its popular places to visit is the Dells. I went there several times as a young child, which has the most water parks in one area in the world. There are 8 indoor and 3 outdoor water parks with more than 200 water slides and 16 million gallons of water combined. The Noah's Ark Water Park is the largest water park in the U.S. This is the only state that offers a master cheese maker program. I need to join that. You must have 10 years of cheese making experience to apply for this program, and it takes 3 years to complete. So if any of you want to be a cheese maker, go to the cheese state, which is We've got Wisconsin. I think it's Zinn. It's rough not liking cheese and living in the state. Yes, I could see that being a hard place to live if you don't like cheese. Michigan, Tennessee, Wisconsin. The abbreviation for this state is WI. It is Wisconsin. Good job, everyone. Monkey Island. This is a southeastern state known for its beaches, golf courses, and historical districts. The capital is Columbia. The nickname is the Palmetto State. Myrtle Beach, beautiful place, is a famous place to visit in the state. The first battle of U.S. Civil War took place at Fort Sumter in this state. Morgan Island, also known as Monkey Island, is uninhibited by people and is home to only free-ranging monkeys. There are about 3,500 monkeys on this island. There are more than 300 golf courses in the state, and Myrtle Beach is known as the golf capital of the world. The state claims to be the birthplace of barbecue and sweet tea. Yummy. The state is the second largest producer of peaches in the U.S. Anybody have a guess? We've got Ohio, South Carolina, North Carolina. Oh, this one's a tough one. It's between the Carolinas. Is it SC or NC? It is SC, South Carolina. Good job, everyone. Now, this state, more hogs than humans. Miss Sapp, who was supposed to be here with us today, she is traveling and was unable to make it, but she loves pigs. She used to race them.
And believe it or not, she is in here joining you.
Oh, Miss Sapp, do you want to do any of the questions?
Don't put her on the spot.
Okay, we won't put her on the spot. I bet you she doesn't have it pulled up right now. Thank you, Miss Sapp, for supporting us. We miss you. This state is a Midwestern state. It was sold to the U.S. in the Louisiana Purchase. The capital is Des Moines. The nickname is the Hawkeye State. And the astronaut George Nelson is from this state. There are more hogs than humans in this state. Oh my goodness, Miss Sapp would love it. This state has a 15-foot fiberglass strawberry, which is the world's largest. They also have the world's largest wooden nickel, which is 12 feet tall. This state is 92% farmland, and they also have the highest literacy rate in the nation at 99%. That's really, really good. I see Iowa, Iowa, Iowa. You guys are good. That is Iowa. Great Lakes State. This state is a Midwestern state that borders 4 of the 5 Great Lakes. There is an upper peninsula and a lower peninsula to this state, which is divided by the lakes. The capital is Lansing. The nickname for the state is the Wolverine State and Great Lakes State. One of the world's longest suspension bridges, which connects the 2 peninsulas, is in this state and called Mackinac Bridge. It is 5 miles long and took 3 years to build. Detroit is one of its cities and is called the car capital of the world. Henry Ford invented the assembly line, which made it possible to produce many cars quickly. The first air conditioner was also invented in 1939 in this state. Oh my goodness, Michigan, Michigan, Michigan. Nicholas, I'm so glad that you said Michigan because I know that you've been there. Kool-Aid. This is a Midwestern state. The capital is Lincoln. The nickname is Cornhusker State. President Gerald Ford was from this state. Kool-Aid was invented by Edward Perkins in this state. The 911 system of emergency communication was developed and used in Lincoln for the first time. Chimney Rock is a landmark that was mentioned in journals of pioneers traveling the Oregon Trail. 25 adults can fit on the world's largest porch swing in this state. Oh, let's see. We've got Nebraska, 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 Nebraska. Oh my goodness, you guys are good. Nebraska. We can't stump you today. Peachtree Street. This state is located in the southeastern part of the U.S. It was the last of the original 13 colonies. The capital is Atlanta, which has the worst traffic in the world, I swear. well, I shouldn't say that. Probably Chicago, New York, California.
Be nice.
But I hate driving through the state when I go up north to Minnesota. The nickname is the Peach State. Ray Charles and Martin Luther King Jr. were from this state. The largest aquarium in the world is in the state, and it holds 100,000 aquatic animals and over 10 million gallons of water. I can't even imagine how much that is. Coke was developed in a drugstore in May 1886. In 1945, the state was the first state to change the legal voting age from 21 to 18. This state is the nation's top producer of peanuts, pecans, Vandalia, I'm not going to say it, I'm so sorry, the very good sweet onions, and peaches. There are 55 streets in Atlanta with the name Peachtree. I bet you that'd be really hard for orientation and mobility. Let's see. I've got Georgia on my mind. You guys are great. Yes, Seattle does have a lot of traffic too. You're right. I've driven through that too. McDonald's and avocados. This state is located on the West Coast. The capital is Sacramento. The nickname is the Golden State. Famous places is the Golden Gate Bridge, Lake Tahoe, Yosemite, Hollywood, Beverly Hills. The first McDonald's restaurant was opened in this state in 1940 by Richard and Maurice McDonald. There are redwood trees that are so big that you can drive a car through some of them. There are more than 300,000 tons of grapes grown in this state each year. There is avocado festivals, yummy, celebrated each year in the state, which is also called the avocado capital of the world. In 1964, San Francisco cable cars were named the first moving National Historic Landmark. Death Valley is the hottest, driest, and lowest national park in the country. The birthplace of the internet was in this state also. Oh my goodness. Yes, Portland does have a lot of traffic too. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that blanket statement, but I hate driving through Atlanta. So sorry. But Atlanta is amazing. California. You guys are just doing so good. I'm so excited this is working. We weren't sure if it was going to, so I'm glad that you guys are having fun. Hot diggity dog. This state is located in the Midwest. You can explore Amish country in this state. The capital is Columbus. The nickname is the Buckeye State. Famous locations in the state are the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, National Museum of U.S. Air Force, Cedar Port, and Hocking Hills State Park. Neil Armstrong, the astronaut, was from this state. LeBron James, I'm sure everybody knows that, is also from this state. 7 U.S. presidents were born in this state. The Wright brothers, who invented the first airplane, was born in this state. And in 1900, Harry M. Stevens gave America the first hot dog. I don't like hot dogs unless they're really, really burnt and crispy, but if you love them, this is where they came from. This state had the first stoplight, good for O&M, we're so happy for that, 1914 in Cleveland. The first ambulance service was in 1865 in Cincinnati. Akron was the first city to use police cars. Okay, ooh, we got Texas, Indiana, Ohio. I think we might have stumped you a little bit. Not too much though. It is Ohio, you guys got it. And you're right, Nicholas, where would we be without mobility? We love mobility. 39, Mr. Jacobson, you're up next, or into, you're up. Birthplace of jazz. This state is located in the southeastern part of the U.S. It is the true melting pot of cultures, French, African, French, Canadian, and modern America. It is famous for its unique Creole and Cajun culture, food, jazz, and Mardi Gras festival. The capital is Baton Rouge. The nickname is the Pelican State, Creole State, Bayou State. I know I said that wrong. I'm sorry, guys. Famous locations in the state are the New Orleans French Quarters, National World War II Museum, Melrose Plantation, This state has the largest alligator population in the US, with about 2 million of these critters roaming the state. This state is nicknamed Frog Capital of the World and has an annual frog festival. It's the birthplace of jazz, and Louis Armstrong is from this state. An estimated 80% of New Orleans was underwater up to 20 feet deep in places caused by Hurricane Katrina. Louisiana, good job. Yep, Bayou. Thank you, Jessica. I'm so sorry. And my last one before I throw it to Mr. Jacobson, Mother of Presidents. This state is located in the southern portion of the U.S. It was one of the original 13 colonies. It stretched from Chesapeake Bay to the Appalachian Mountains and borders the Atlantic Ocean. This is the most historical state in the nation, home to many U.S. presidents, Civil War battlefields, and the oldest British settlement on North American soil. The capital is Richmond. The nickname is Old Domino. More U.S. presidents were born in this state than any other state, including 4 of our first 5 presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, James Madison, James Monroe, William Harris, John Tyler, Zachary Taylor, and Woodrow Wilson. This state is sometimes referred to as Mother of Presidents. Both the American Revolution and Civil War ended in this state. The Pentagon in Arlington is the world's largest office building with 7 floors and covers nearly 600 acres of land. This state was the birthplace of our nation. And oh my goodness, you guys all know it. Virginia, great job, Mr. Jacobson. It's all up to you.
All right, here we go. How are we doing on time, by the way? Are we okay?
You guys have 8 minutes.
Okay. Miss Enache, when would you like to, you want to do like 2 more questions and take some questions and answer?
What do you think, Leanne?
I don't know how many you have left.
We've got 11 questions left.
Let's do all 11. I bet you can do it.
Yay.
All right, here we go. Going fast. Next question, Hope. This state is located in the Northeast and is the smallest in area. The capital is Providence. The nickname is the Ocean State. Over 400 of this state could fit into the state of Alaska, and 4,000 of this state could fit in the United States. This state was the first state to declare its independence from British on May 4th, 1776. This state shares a water border with New York. The state motto is Hope. It is home to America's first indoor shopping mall in 1828. Man, Americans have been shopping for a long time. Its official state drink is coffee milk. It is made with coffee syrup mixed into milk. Newport became home to the country's first official circus performance in 1774. Good job, everybody. Rhode Island, all across the board. Nice. Alligators and crocodiles. Oh, my. This state is the southernmost state in the continental U.S. The capital is Tallahassee. The nickname is the Sunshine State. Famous attractions include Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, Kennedy Space Center, Daytona 500 International Speedway. The oldest city in America is St. Augustine. Alligators and crocodiles live in the Everglades of this state, and is the only place in the world that this happens. There is 1,300 miles of coastline and 800 miles of beaches in this state. The St. Johns River is one of the only few major rivers that flows from south to north. I know this because I'm about a football field away from it right now. The Keys are part of this state. The Keys are part of this state, which is a group of about 1,700 tiny islands. The central part of this state is known as the lightning capital of the United States. FSDB kids better get this right. Nice job, Florida. Way to go. All right, dinner capital. This is a northeastern state. The capital is Trenton. The nickname for this state is the Garden State. Famous attractions in this state are Atlantic City Boardwalk, Cape May Point Lighthouse, Liberty State Park, Princeton University, Jersey Shore, Clue, Thomas Edison National Historical Park. President Grover Cleveland is from this state. This state is referred to as the dinner capital of the world due to the fact that it is home to more diners than any other location in the world, over 500. The street names in the board game Monopoly are named after real streets in Atlantic City. This state is one of the most expensive states to live in. This state is the first state to sign the Bill of Rights. Anybody? Good job, everybody. New Jersey. Area 51. This is a western state known for its long stretch of deserts, casinos, live shows, and luxury resorts. This state borders Oregon, Idaho, California, Arizona, and Utah. The capital is Carson City. The nickname of this silver state, the nickname is the Silver State. Famous locations are the Hoover Dam, Death Valley National Park, Red Rock Canyon National Conservation Area, Las Vegas Strip, and Area 51. This state gets fewer than 10 inches of rain each year, making it the driest state. The kangaroo rat can live its entire life without drinking a single drop of water in Death Valley. This state is the #1 producer of gold. Hard hats were invented from the workers on the Hoover Dam. Where are we? Good job, everybody. Nevada. Way to go. Secret bunker. This state is an eastern state in the Appalachian Mountains. The capital of this state is Charleston. The nickname is Mountain State. Famous attractions in this state are Appalachian Trail, Blackwater Falls State Park, New River Gorge National River, and John Brown's Fort. The historic Greenbrier Hotel was built in 1778. More than half of the U.S. presidents have stayed there. For 30 years, the hotel also held a secret bunker where Congress would meet in case of a nuclear attack. This state was admitted to the Union on June 20th, 1863, by a proclamation signed by President Abraham Lincoln. The New River Gorge Bridge is the longest steel arch bridge in the Western Hemisphere. It spans a length of 1,700 feet. Every October, on Bridge Day, the bridge is closed to traffic while individuals parachute and bungee jump 876 feet off the bridge. The New River is actually one of the oldest rivers in the world. Some experts believe it's second only to the Nile River in Egypt. Where are you? Good, I see North Carolina. West Virginia is the correct answer. Way to go, everybody. Harvard University. This state is a New England state and one of the original 13 colonies. The state is home of Harvard University. The capital is Boston. The nickname is the Bay State. The first phone call in history was made in Boston on March 10, 1876. This state had the first U.S. chocolate factory built in Boston. Chocolate chips were invented here in 1930. I love them. And it's home to the first Dunkin' Donuts. I also love that. The first Thanksgiving was celebrated in Plymouth in 1621. Little Brewster Island is where the first lighthouse was built in the United States in 1716. The first U.S. subway was built in this state. The Tremont Street subway is in 1897. The Ted Williams Tunnel is the deepest in North America, running nearly 90 feet underneath the Earth's surface in Boston. Where are you? Good job, everybody. Massachusetts. Popcorn. Do you want butter on that? This is a Midwestern state located in the Great Lakes region. The capital is Indianapolis. This is where I was born. The nickname is the Hoosier State. This state held the first professional basketball game in Fort Wayne on May 4th, 1871. They also hosted the last Elvis Presley concert in Market Square Arena in 1977. Wabash was the first city in the U.S. to use electric streetlights in 1880. This state makes more popcorn than any other state. Oh, Indiana, oh, Indiana. Nice job, everybody. Riverwalk. This is the second largest state and the largest southern state. The capital is Austin. The nickname is the Lone Star State. Famous attractions in the state are the Big Bend National Park, San Antonio Riverwalk, Alamo, Mission, Padre Island, the Alamo, the NASA Space Center. This state was an independent nation from 1836 to 1845. When it joined the Union, it kept the right to fly its state flag at the same height as the national flag. This state has more counties, 254, than any other state in the U.S. Dr. Pepper was invented in Waco in 1885 by the pharmacist named Charles Alderton. This state has the highest speed limit in the country at 85 miles per hour. Where are we? Texas. Nice job, everybody. All right, Ms. Enache, you are next after this. The Gem State. This state is in the Northwest. The state is known for its potatoes, scenic mountain landscapes, and miles of protected wilderness. The capital is Boise. The nickname is the Gem State. It has this nickname because almost every known type of gemstone can be found in this state. The largest diamond discovered in the United States was in this state. The state has 3,100 miles of river, which is more than any other state. The Shoshone Falls is nicknamed the Niagara Falls of the West and actually drops 45 feet more than the real Niagara Falls. At 7,900 feet, Hell's Canyon is the deepest gorge in the United States, even deeper than Grand Canyon. Where are you? Idaho is correct. Your turn, Ms. Enache.
Okay, you did the Gem State?
I'm on question 50, 12 miles.
Okay, 12 miles per hour. The state is in the New England region. We're so close to the end, guys. We got 3 more questions. Region of the U.S. It was one of the original 13 colonies and played a key role in the Revolutionary War before becoming the 5th state. The capital is Hartford. The nicknames are Constitution State, Nutmeg State. Famous attractions are the Mark Twain House, Mystic Seaport, Yale University. This is the first state to have color television, hamburger, phone book, Polaroid camera, nuclear powered submarines. People are guessing Connecticut. Connecticut is correct.
Nice.
Krispy Kreme. This state is a southeastern part of the United States. It is bordered by Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina, Virginia, and Atlantic Ocean. The capital is oh my goodness, Mr. Jacobs. I can't say.
Raleigh.
Raleigh, thank you. My brain is not working. I'm trying to go so fast. The nickname is Tar Heel State. Famous locations are the Outer Banks, Great Smoky Mountains, Hatteras Islands, North Carolina. You guys are correct. Most neighborly. This is the last clue, and then you have a final clue, and then we'll be done. This is a landlocked southern state known for its rolling country and rock and roll history. The capital is Nashville. The nickname is the Volunteer State. Famous places, Great Smoky Mountains, Grand Ole Opry, Dollywood, Graceland, Tennessee. You guys are good. Okay, so for the final part, phew, that was a trip. I am tired after reading all those. You must be tired. You have impressed your O&M specialist by paying attention to cardinal directions, using mapping skills, spatial thinking, memory and recall, problem solving, assistive technology skills, and showing perseverance. You have won the badge, well traveled. This trip must have taught you things that you did not know about all of the 50 states. We hope this escape room inspires you to travel and see all of our beautiful country. It is important to have independent skills, mapping skills, problem solving skills, and so much more to be able to travel throughout the country and the world. Never give up and continue to strive to be as independent as possible. As your O&M specialist, it is our hope that you dream to travel the world and never let your visual impairment hold you back from this reality. Thank you guys so much for staying with us. And if you want to put in the chat something like where is the state that you want to visit now after doing this, and we are going to share our website. There's more escape rooms and we can answer questions. We have some time if you guys want to hold on.
Thank you so much. I'm impressed by everyone's trivial knowledge too. You guys are incredible. The chat room was just lighting up with all kinds of answers. Tomorrow, let me just tell you what's happening. We have another special guest, Bev Sharon, who will be a new presenter to our Virtual Excel Academy, and she will be presenting on writing your own quarantine adventure ebook. So we hope that you're able to join us tomorrow to write an adventure book. Hope to see you tomorrow. Bye for now, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.
Thank you so much, everyone.